Hello guys and welcome back to Packs and Recreation. So following what we said on the last video, since we are, in Phyrexia mode and I'm just big on history, we opened a Mirrodin Besiege pack, which I hope you can check that video. It was a pleasant surprise for me, the contents of the pack, and this was an expansion on the Mirrodin I forgot the name of the set, but the Mirrodin invaded or conquered? I don't remember the name of the set. And the last expansion was New Phyrexia, which is actually the name of the plane right now. It's not Mirrodin anymore, or technically at least, is now New Phyrexia. And in this booster pack, you see that Shieldred is in here. 2011. Man, I'm old. And this looks like a Resident Evil 4 thing. So let's see what comes. Let's do it as a quickie historic kind of thing. Let's see if I can do this one correctly and not be a savage beast. You know how we roll here. I'm a sucker for this type of thing. It also has like a factor of luck also, because sometimes they open easily, sometimes they don't. Also, when you buy old booster packs, if they open too easily or too hard, maybe that's bad. Maybe someone already opened them and they are glued back or something like that. Because, Also, back then, the cards were presented like that. You were supposed to open like this. Nowadays, they just, if you open them, they are in the same. So basically, nowadays they are like this. They are in the same flow as the package. Back then they were like that, so that you will open them and you will see the cards right then. At least I don't think I'm mistaken, but let's see. Toxic Neem, 2 and 4 and 2 black. When Toxic Neem has Infect, this creature deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters and to players in the form of poison counters. And if you pay 1 black, you're regenerated. And it has flavor text, because every card had flavor text apparently back then. The Neem have become roving killers, marshaled by whichever theme holds tenuous leadership. Remember the Fallen, remember Reach. So 2 and 1 white sorcery. Choose one or both. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, or return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. When the Mirrans had fallen, planeswalkers carried the burden of remembrance. Is that Elspeth? Let's check 1 second. Maybe? Defensive Stance. 1 blue, enchantment, aura. Enchanted creature gets -1/+1. It isn't for fighting, it's for when the fighting's gone bad. Catalyst Mirran resistance. Leeching Bite. That's a xenomorph, my dude. That's 100% a xenomorph. 1 and 1 green, instant. Target creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. Another target creature gets -1/-1 until the end of turn. A substantial portion of Vorinclex's forces became fuel for the rest. You can see also the symbol of the set. I don't know if maybe I can focus it properly. Let me see if I can focus it. Right there. It's very similar to the current one, but not as such. And when you compare it to Mirrodin Besiege, you see that the set icon was, it was more Mirran, almost Besiege, but now it's just everything is Phyrexia. All will be one. So, Leeching Bite. Insatiable Soul Eater. 4. Artifact creature beast. You can pay 1 Phyrexian green. Insatiable Soul Eater gains trample until the end of turn. And a Phyrexian green can be paid with either a green or 2 life. We thank the Soul Eaters for calling our sick so that the strong may earn their triumphs. Drones Hymn of Gratitude. 5/1. Okay. Loxodon Convert. 3 and 1 white. Creature, Elephant Soldier. Vanilla. Which nowadays is almost like, oh my god, a vanilla creature. That's interesting. Just 1 drop of the glistening oil can eventually stain even a soul as stalwart as a Loxodon's beyond redemption. Funny that you don't have the Phyrexia type in these creatures, because it wasn't like a thing like mechanically as it is right now. And apparently March of the Machine will have more synergies between the Phyrexia type, which is something that we don't have right now. 4-2, imagine, paying 4 for a 4-2 with nothing. Magic has no power creep. Also, discards. Glissa's Scorn, man, Glissa, which was the Sunseeker and now is Sunslayer, or Sun Betrayer even. 1 and 1 green. Destroy target artifact, its controller loses 1 life. If it were fit to survive, it wouldn't have been so easily put down. Glissa. Pestilent Soul Eater, 5. The thing is, this is the first card without flavor text. Interesting. Pestilent Soul Eater costs 5, 3/3. Artifact creature, insect. You pay 1 Phyrexian black. Pestilent Soul Eater gains infect until the end of turn. Or infect. Furnace Scamp, 1 red. Creature, beast. Whenever Furnace Scamp deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, Furnace Scamp deals 3 damage to that player. Born of the Core and Dying to Stoke it. 1/1. Gremlin Mine. Oh mine. 1 colorless artifact. You pay 1 and tap it, sacrifice Gremlin Mine. Gremlin Mine deals 4 damage to target artifact creature. You can pay 1 and tap it and sacrifice Gremlin Mine, and you can remove up to 4 charge counters from target non-creature artifact. Very circumstantial. Conversion Chamber. 3. Artifact. You pay 2 and tap it, exile target artifact card from a graveyard. Put a charge counter on Conversion Chamber. 2 and tap it, remove a charge counter from Conversion Chamber. Put a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token onto the battlefield. You can see that some of these cards are like, hey, you have charge counters. Like, obviously, Proliferate hasn't been invented yet. So I see some of these cards that could be used, not in Legacy, because, I mean, Legacy is too broken, but maybe in a good Commander deck around this. It could be interesting. Search Node for 1. Search Node enters the battlefield with 6 charge counters on it. You pay 1 and tap it, remove a charge counter from it, and you put a charge counter on target artifact. So this is basically a battery. Without a foe to focus on, the Machine Priest had time to indulge in new sciences. Brutalizer Exarch. Why is this card so familiar? I don't know why this card is so familiar. Where have I seen it before? Maybe I just seen a reprint of it? Or maybe it's in New Phyrexia in all-in-one? I don't know. 5 and 1 green. Creature Cleric. When Brutalizer Exarch I don't know, enters the battlefield, choose 1. Search your library for a creature card, reveal it, then shuffle your library and put that card on the top of it. Or put target non-creature permanent on the bottom of its owner's library. Fun fact, back in the day, if this card was made nowadays, it will say non-creature, non-land permanent, very likely, because Wizards stopped messing with lands because it wasn't funny for anyone, because they remove you the fuel. And likely the party card of this booster, a rare Phyrexian Ingester. 6 and 1 blue. You can see that it's a Phyrexian Ingester. It doesn't have Phyrexian Beast or anything. Creature, Beast, Imprint. When Phyrexian Ingester enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-token creature. Okay. Phyrexian Ingester gets plus X plus Y, where X is the exiled creature's card power and Y is its toughness. It's a 3/3. Okay, can be interesting as a sort of removal. And semi-lastly, a mirror token, artifact creature mirror, very different mirror to the ones that we are used to, and an island. And on the back, see, it was a different time. Always a token, always an ad on the back, not like an ad first and then a token. All things magic, all at one place. With J's right there. Explore the vast world of Magic the Gathering, the trading card game Magic Online, Duels of the Planeswalker, plus novels, graphic novels, tips, articles, in short, everything. MagicTheGathering.com. Oh man, that game was very bad. Duels of the Planeswalker. Man. And that's it. I hope that you guys liked it. Like to see like how Magic was back in the day, and likely for some people watching this video, they were like, "Oh, I remember opening these boosters." I mean, it's only 2011, but yeah, I seen the metrics. I am old, people, and time passes. So yeah, this was when New Phyrexia was established, the beginning of the end for this plane. So let's see how everything resolves in March of the Machine. In the meantime, I still have a couple of boxes and stuff to open regarding Phyrexia. So let's see what the future holds and what those boosters hold as well. Thank you for your time. I hope that you like this faster retro approach to this topic, and see you next time on Parks. Oops, when your inspiration gets into the way, on Packs and Recreation. Bye.